Hey Sagittarius, this is a weekend reading for you for May 8th through the 10th, 2020. This is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Is your happiness currently dependent on things out of your control? You are as old as the universe is and ever will be, because matter can neither be created nor destroyed. Stardust. So, alright, let's move on. I'm going to do past, present, future for you, Sagittarius. And then we're going to move on to your weekend reading. Past, present, future for Sagittarius. And for your past, we have suppression. So maybe you or someone around you was suppressing their feelings quite a bit, feeling weighed down by feelings that they weren't, expressing or channeling. So when you do that, you see how the ropes tied this person down. You're just binding yourself when you suppress your emotions or feelings or anything like that. You don't have to identify with them, but at least channeling that towards a healthy energy is a lot better than suppressing it. And for your current situation, we have consciousness. So this may suggest that you need to or are returning to a state of consciousness where you're being a little bit more mindful. Again, I see a lot of stardust here, so it's kind of like, remembering that you are whole and complete as you are, and being mindful and compassionate towards others, and being conscious in the waves that you send out to the universe and kind of stuff like that. But we'll clarify all of this. But for your future, we have healing. So you might take this chance to be proactive and heal yourself, whether it be through Reiki or whatever. But I see like this is a lot of heart chakra healing or solar plexus healing. Also, because I see that you're suppressing energy, or you were in the past. Also, you might want to look into doing your throat chakra because of these blue hands. But however this resonates for you, just know that healing doesn't necessarily put you or your life on pause. It can be proactive as well. Let me look into your weekend, Sagittarius, May 8th through the 10th for Sagittarius. Okay, for your current situation, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you might be struggling with an imbalance or an indecision. It might feel like you're just like losing ground and can't gain stability. This happens when you're ignoring one aspect of your life because it floods into another. Like if you're ignoring your relationships but we're focusing too much on work, then your relationships will suffer, and then they will make you suffer, and then you can't perform as well at work. That's just an example. That doesn't have to be what's happening. For your recent past, we have the Two of Swords, again another two, so this is kind of more along the lines of that indecision, being kind of tied up in your head a little bit and suppressing the need to either make a decision or even consider it. But we'll clarify all of this. And then for your abilities, we have the Four of Cups. So you might be feeling like mourning the an old love or whatever, but we'll clarify that. It does feel like you're just kind of maybe feeling not nostalgic, it's not right, but it's like, oh, I remember the days when For your love, passions, interests, 2 cards wanted to come out, and one was the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the other one was the 3 of Wands in reverse. So there might have been some kind of young flowing love that might have been put on hold a little bit. Maybe there is bad timing for something, for a certain relationship, but this might have caused you spiritual blocks, or, you know, maybe this could be a rejection. So there's communication problems, possibly, or some kind of rejection. This could also mean possessiveness in a relationship. Like, you know, the Knight of Cups being overly possessive, and it causing, you know, energy blocks or love blocks in the relationship, and lots of just inability to communicate and, you know, flow. For your outcome this weekend, we have 7 of Pentacles, which is, you know, feeling a little bit unsure, maybe a little impatient of the seeds you've sown, either in love or at work, with work. But yeah, basically just wondering about a certain investment and seeing was it worth it, or, you know, but we'll clarify these. Can I clarify the 2 of Swords in the recent past for Sagittarius? 2 of Swords. Yeah, so some kind of emotion was being blocked here. There was, yeah, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 5 of Cups. Lots of emotion for you, Sagittarius. A lot more emotion than normal. Grief, sorrow, some kind of indecision, and you're suppressing all of that. Clarify suppression, please. Yeah, you're just, you need to let your emotions flow over, definitely. Express your feelings. Express your feelings either to the person, or write it in a letter and just never send it, or write it in your journal, paint about it, draw about it, but it does need to flow, or else you'll get blocks and cracks and feel tied down. It's time to become conscious of your feelings. It's time to become conscious of why you're feeling them and everything like that, and just investigate your feelings and regain your balance. Can I clarify the recent past a little more? I got the 4 Cups again. So some kind of offer was being ignored, you know, being in their head a little bit about what was, and I don't want that, I want this type of thing. Yeah. Someone really handsome or beautiful, inspiring, and there was heartbreak there, and there was a judgment call or a wake-up call in that situation. But for your current situation with the 2 of Pentacles, please clarify the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. To regain balance, you can to regain balance and consciousness of your emotions and how you're feeling and everything like that, to express it with action, express it with plans, express it with some kind of new endeavor, something that can benefit you in some way. Because healing doesn't necessarily mean inaction. Use your intuition. Let it guide you to see where you can find your stability, where you can find yourself again, and your ability to really gain clarity in your head again, and gain your inner knowing. You have the High Priestess and the Empress. The High Priestess and the Empress. You're abundant. You have the ability to be super comfy within yourself and radiate to others, and have this super creative, intuitive energy, feminine, powerful energy. All it takes is just, reconnecting with your higher self a little bit, regaining your balance. Yeah, it's there. It's totally there. It just takes a little bit of healing, a little bit of focus for you, and some positive intention. Can I clarify the Four of Cups for the abilities this weekend for Sagittarius? That's like 12 cards. I can't handle that. Four of Cups, please. Okay. So you see how she's kind of like looking off into the pond, even though like all these cups are being offered to her. There's going to be another offer. I mean, a very attractive offer, whether it be like for work or a relationship or anything like that. Someone or something new, or someone coming in from your past is gonna like kind of re-inspire you to want to heal yourself, to want to pull yourself out of that headspace. It could be even just you finding your own inspiration in something else, watching some random video, and then all of a sudden the spark happens, but it's coming, it's being offered to you from the divine. You just have to be there, you know, be there to witness it so that you can take it up on its offer. And that'll bring you quite a bit of celebration and togetherness and, you know, a feeling of gathering and just bliss. Super, super celebratory, and it's a good feeling. Can I clarify love, passions, interests? Three of Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse. Something really, really fast, possessive, and communication blocks. But it seems like this weekend there's going to be some kind of fast action or fast communication or clarity brought to the situation. And it's going to take possibly a lot of hard work and dedication to get through that. A lot of, you're going to have to, you know, feel 100% satisfied with yourself, strong within yourself to be able to handle whether it's you or the other person that's being perhaps possessive and... Something's being put on hold though. And yeah, something's telling me to just telling you and telling me to just be strong and keep your compassion flowing. Let your compassion and ability to handle others flow infinitely. It's going to take a lot of hard work with yourself and inner healing and stuff, but you can create this position where you're completely in your power and just unable to be taken down, even and so think about this. Who hurts a monk? Not that I want you to be a monk, but who hurts a monk? Like, who hurts someone that does no harm and just radiates love? Nobody. So for your outcome, don't be a monk. I'm just saying. I mean, you can be a monk. I don't care, but... Okay. Seven of Pentacles for the outcome, please, for Sagittarius. You have plans. You have all of these plans that you've set out and these new endeavors that you're trying, you know, whether it be in love, work, or whatever. You've got these ideas and stuff and you want to learn, and the thing is you're feeling a little bit doubty about it for some reason. Because it's fresh, it might feel a little bit immature and nostalgic, and maybe past memories might trap you in your mind and fog up your waters. And it might be a trigger. So that's something to look into if you are being triggered from a past thing. But whatever's coming is stable, and it's gonna be a cause for celebration. It's exciting. There's a lot of celebration cards, and you're really, I mean, you have the Empress, you have the High Priestess, you have strength, you have hard work, you have all of these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cards. You've got the Four of Wands, which is it could be marriage. You have Ace of Cups. You have a lot of good cards here. It's just, it takes a little bit of time and being patient with yourself, knowing that you are capable, you are stable, you are strong, you are worth believing in. So definitely, I definitely think expressing yourself will keep those kind of thieving people away, those kind of like energy suckers or possessive people, just in general, do bad people. So, because when you feel good about yourself, it makes people not feel good about themselves, and they don't want to be around that. They don't want to be around someone that is so radiant and strong and intuitive and able to cut through to the truth. They don't want to be around someone like that because they know they gotta be their best, or they should be. I don't know. People are people, but you can be yourself, and you yourself, oh wow. Turtle in reverse. So 10, the advice for this weekend is regain your grounding, regain your balance, perhaps go out and touch the earth, work through compassion. Turtle is our mother. It's like the land, the earth, everything like that. So just know that when you regain your balance and you're grounding and you're centered, this is you. When you're fully conscious and you take responsibility for your healing, this is what's coming. Lots and lots of offers of stable love, fast communication, you know, the ability to be strong within yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's all there for you. These plans are solid, your ideas are solid, and they're worth being sought after because you're reliable, you're strong, and you have really good judgment too. That saved you from this past situation. But you do need to let your emotion flow. And I hope that helped you guys. I hope to see you guys Monday. Have a wonderful weekend.